Our policy is real simple. No compromise, and that's the honest truth. We're not going to compromise. Look, right now, if you see what's going on in D.C., even with the appointment of Pam Bondi as Attorney General, we're bringing up her Second Amendment past. We're bringing up the fact that in the past that she helped push red flag laws in Florida. She's fought open carry in Florida. But we're fighting that, and we are making sure that there will be no compromise in this incoming administration.
Amen.
And that we hold everyone's feet to the fire.
Yeah, I hear people all the time say, well, Ron DeSantis in Florida is the most open, free state ever. They do all these amazing things. And that's somewhat true to a degree. But there are laws down there that aren't so freedom loving, like you just mentioned about guns. Like, why would you, as the AG of the freedom loving Sunshine State, why would you be against open carry? Why would you be against constitutional carry? Why would you be against limiting any rights Americans have to carry that gun, especially with as crazy as the world's been getting the last few years, right?
Yep. And that's why on a federal level, we're going to be pushing the Trump administration to pass national reciprocity along with the Republican-held Congress.
If they attach it to something big that people can agree upon, then it gets pushed through. Because what is the big deal with reciprocity? I mean, look, I don't know. What state are you in, Luis?
I'm in Florida, and here's the screwed up thing. Because of my prior profession as a cop, I'm covered under the Law Enforcement Officer Safety Act. I can carry in all 50 states and territories, but my wife, who is our empowered two-way coordinator for Puerto Rico, she does women's outreach, Second Amendment work in Puerto Rico. She can't carry in Puerto Rico unless she has a Puerto Rican license. That's screwed up.
Well, you know what's screwed up? Because Florida and California hate each other. California won't recognize Florida's CCW, and Florida won't recognize California's CCW. I know. I travel to Florida all the time, and I have a CCW, and it pisses me off that it doesn't act that way. I don't understand why this is something that became illegal years and years ago. If you go through the background check, and I can tell you, I don't know how strict Florida is, you can fill me in, but I can tell you how strict California is. Everybody knows about it. We talk about it. I mean, you get like 2 background checks. You got to wait days to get your handgun, all this crap. And then you got to renew every 2 years. They're now making the shooting day to the range day even harder. So if you complete that in California, it is so strict. Why the heck wouldn't it work in 49 others? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, here's the honest truth. We're talking about a fundamental, inalienable, God-given right. We shouldn't even have to jump through those hoops to exercise it.
Right.
Again, that's why on the federal level with the Trump administration, we're going to be pushing for national reciprocity. We're going to be pushing for abolishing ATF. And if we can't get ATF abolished, by God, we want the best pro-gun director in charge of it. Hey, I'll happily throw my hat in the ring for that. But in all seriousness, we want a serious pro-gun director to run ATF if we can't get the agency abolished.